get to go on the show. My car is sounding a little bit louder than normal. Defrost. It's a crappy rainy day. But the good news is I won't be blind trying to get out of here. On the highway. There's this one part where they cleared all the trees out so that there's no sunblock. And the sun just got right into my eyes. Get into the gist of everything, or maybe this will be the gist of it, I don't know, but yeah, I kind of wonder what somebody brand new to my site, my channel, would think about these videos, because they're progression videos. They're not just a one and done. It's not just a half hour run to work and that it's done, and then you just do another one it's just similar. These are actually, I'm progressing with these. I'm talking about what's going on with the site. I'm talking about things that are on my mind, and things that are changing, things that are making me currently angry, and stuff like that. So, and I'm ranting about stuff, so there is that as well. But it's what I'm ranting about is what's happening. It's current. So that's the reason why it changes. But it's not. These things are they actually kind of run into each other. Almost episodic in nature, and this is like a half-hour TV show. It's the reason why I think that half-hour, 45 minutes is like the perfect blend. It's the runtime for an hour show. I am just trying to figure it all out. The views have definitely dropped off, but it hasn't dropped off for morning commute, because morning commute has no views. I'm averaging 0. I think I had at one time, I think the most views that any one of these videos has is 3. It is now worse than the comic books, because there's just so much that has gone on. Where the comic time is concerned, there's six videos. All of them have been at least watched by somebody at one time. All 6, and it could have been just one person. A few of them have been watched a couple times, and that's about it. It was sitting as my worst video, but it had it was averaging at least 1 view. Not averaging. Every video had at least 1 view. I've been doing commuting for a while. I've been comparing it to comic time, saying that it's very similar, because those videos are now over a year old. All of them, all 6 of them. And I never completed. I never finished the series, the Secret Wars series, which I probably should, because it looks like Marvel is definitely ramping up Banana and probably Molecule Man. You know, some of the villains that are, or the bad guys that are very interesting. You know, I think that, you know, everybody's like going on all over Arthur Harrow in Moon Knight, saying like, oh, that's such a good villain. And yes, he was a good villain, but I don't know if he marks the trend of villains to come, or if Marvel's finally, you know, getting into a good groove where instead of having equally matched villains, they have villains that, you know, do their thing, some mostly get stopped, and, you know, it affects the heroes. That effect of things happening. It definitely looks like the Wrecking Crew is going to be with She-Hulk. It definitely looks like, you know, there's a lot of things that are very Secret Wars-esque, and of course, mixing the X-Men with X-Men, Fantastic Four, definitely sets up having a Secret War. So I should probably get through those comics. I really should. I think they're buried now. I think I put them all away, and I do have the trade, which I'll probably just read. You know what? I might just read from 6 to the end and do it live. Just to finish up that series. But yeah, and then I can actually compare it to commuting, because if those sit for a long time with nobody ever watching them, then yeah. But that was the reason why I was comparing commuting to morning commute to comic time, is because, you know, a lot of those videos sat for a long time with no views. Here I am, I'm on my 43rd episode of Morning Commute, and it is a little daunting that the average view is 0. It's like people don't even, it's not even worth giving this the 4 seconds, which, believe me, I would rather it not. I have so many videos that get the 4-second treatment that I just, it kind of frustrates me, because I can't tell if, you know, if those videos are being received, or if, you know, 4 seconds isn't even enough. 4 seconds puts it into morning commute status. Like, I don't even count that as view. But I can only see the average view time. So when you have a long video like the art streams, which are, you know, roughly around 5 hours long, when you have a video that's like roughly 5 hours long, and you have one person who watches for, you know, 2 hours, or 2 people who watch for 2 hours, you have 4 hours of view time, and that adds to the, you know, the people who give in the 4 seconds. So I can't tell, like, how long somebody's actually staying in there. If somebody stays in for a minute, you know, is a minute a long enough time for people to get the gist of whether this is a worthy video of watching? Because like 4 seconds, I don't even think that it's 4 seconds, in my opinion, doesn't even give the video a chance. And then I get into the minute time, and then, you know, when I have a video that's 5 minutes long or 3 minutes long, especially the songs, a minute is a lot. It's a lot to ask of somebody, especially when they hear my voice. Holy cow. My singing voice. Especially when they hear my singing voice, I can understand, like, it's time to shut this off. just I don't know. But I've been coming up with some theories of why I continue to do this, and why certain videos are definitely more popular and get more attention than, and not just because of their duration. My longest video is 5 minutes long, so my most viewed video is 5 minutes long. So it's not, duration is not the issue. Half hour is not. I still think half hour is like the perfect video time. I know a lot of people think the hour, getting the hour mark, but the half hour, even 45 minutes is still good, but a half hour is like a really good thing to convey whatever message you're conveying, and talk about it a bit, and stay focused on one thing. And maybe that's what it is. The only focus that commuting has is that I am driving to work. That's the only focus that this entire series has. It is literally just whatever's off the top of my head. But getting into like the theories of why I'm doing this, and why it seems that the attention is given to certain videos like art streams, like the music videos and stuff like that, because those are the entertainment. I have to admit, I find watching somebody draw, they don't need to even talk. Just watching them draw for hours on end that's good enough for me. And I hope that I'm able to provide that. I've been adding a lot of commentary, and I have to say, it's a mixed bag. Commentary and not commentary. It's definitely a mixed bag of what people watch. What I'm drawing also plays a factor, and what I've drawn previously seems to play a factor into what the next stream, and whether that's going to whether it carries over. I have to admit, I did garner a lot of attention doing the shoujo gremlins. That's the best way I call them cues, but really it's just the little yellow gremlins that I made. The V shoujo gremlins came out pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. Something to pat myself on the back. But they definitely garnered a lot of view, and a lot of people. There's a lot of staying power. There's a lot of view duration. So a lot of watch time with those videos. I don't even have to rewatch them to know that they came out okay. And a few of them, my mic was off. It switched to the headset mic. The music was either too loud. All those things. All the stuff that happened. It's all right there. But if it's just something to have visuals so you can listen to your own music and just relax and stuff like that, it's perfect for that. I'm I'm averaging about 3 gremlins a day. So I could do superheroes. I could do it. I already have a Batman one. I'm thinking about making it. Kind of like the circles, but the heads will be the circles, and just basically taking everybody's head and putting them all in a circle. It's the circles, so you have it. And maybe I'll do like a kind of where's will the real cube please stand up, and actually just have all of them all over the place, and do an entire thing with all of them all over the place, all everywhere, and have a real queue in there somewhere. Do something like that. I think that's where I'm headed with it. I think I definitely need more. I'd like to get it to the number of subscribers that I have here on YouTube. Have the same number of Q models as this, and maybe I'd like to get it to 100. That would be a really nice thing as part of my 100 celebration. I've already been talking about like what to do for the 100 celebration, not just the raffle. It is literally going to be all of the milestone celebration all piled into one. Thanks to the recent art streams and stuff like that, I have 5,000 views. So I surpassed 5,000 views the other day, which is amazing to me. I didn't know that was a milestone to have, but it's a milestone that YouTube showed me. I know that I have over 4,000 viewing hours, which I don't know if that means that I could be monetized. Like, I don't know how any of that works. I know that I need 1,000 subscribers in order to be monetized. I know that is it. I don't know if I need to have 4,000 viewing hours per month to stay monetized, or average that, or to get monetized. I don't know. I know it's 4,000 hours. I don't know if I get paid for all the time. Accumulation of time before I became monetized. I don't know if I get paid for that. I don't know. I don't know how any of it works. Of video. That was one of the celebrations I wanted to have, because when I reached 100 videos, 100 created videos, I don't even think I had 20 total viewing hours at the time, and that's because most of my videos were loud noises. Now I'm I think I'm over a little bit 300 viewing hours. I know that we'll celebrate wherever the milestone was when I reach 100 subscribers. Like I would, I think the next milestone for viewing hours is 10,000, it's 10K, and then I believe it goes from to 20K from there. Like it really does like exponentially go up. But so I'm probably not going to make 10K viewing hours, but I can definitely celebrate the 5,000. I can definitely celebrate the 4,000. 4,000 viewing hours, and I definitely can celebrate the 5,000 views. But if we make 10,000 views by the time I go 100, that's what we'll celebrate. And look at that! I completely got off track of what I wanted to talk about, and I'm going to run out of time, which maybe that's what I'm basically doing, is just always running out of time. But yeah, I've been floating a couple of theories of why I've been doing this. None of them include monetization or anything like that. So I don't even know why I'm even talking about it. None of them include being with YouTube's algorithm, or depending on YouTube's algorithm for to bring in the bodies and the people and stuff like that. It's none of it does that. No theories. None of that is why I even chose YouTube. I did not choose YouTube for its algorithm. I don't think the algorithm's all that good. I think it's kind of flawed. If you really want to know the truth. YouTube is just better than Twitch. It's just the better, more utilized platform out there. Because I think that there are probably better platforms out there, and that haven't been kind of corrupted by this big money grab that people think is going on. But YouTube's been around for a very long time, and a lot of their core practices that they started with are still in place, which is one of the reasons why I don't hate or don't hate on YouTube, and why when I got the one video removed, why I didn't just basically freak out like I did with Twitch over what most people think is nothing. I don't freak out on Twitch, and like I freaked out on Twitch. It's the reason why I'm here with YouTube. But the reason why I've done the videos, definitely the reason that I originally started this was to turn this into a business. The reason that this channel actually exists, and the reason I subscribe to people, because just so you know, I have another account. It's not even attached to this account at all. This account was designed to be a channel. Just like the Patron Saint of Mediocrity channel. That was designed. That was by design to be a channel. That was when I was trying to figure out what YouTube was. And, the reason I started, a new channel was because I didn't want it to be corrupted by all the things that I was doing on the old channel. And that was just stupid because, the old channel didn't get very many views to begin with. So, it's not like it was like there was any expectation from the YouTube algorithm for anything. So, producing content or creating content. A lot of content creating. But it was always set up to be eventually to be a site. Obviously, because of the pandemic, just to give a heads up, I was going to use the site for my birthday. That was always in the plan. It was literally going to be a one and done. It was what it was designed to do. I pre-planned that out almost 2 years before I did the first video. I was seeing where YouTube was at the time, and that's where it got me hooked on VTubers and people doing podcasts, and I was watching a lot of Disney World videos of people like talking about like the best foods to eat and stuff like that, and I was seeing how they were doing their videos in Disney World, because that's what I was going to do. I wanted to know like where best camera angles are. I was literally doing the whole, I said literally like 4 times today. I was just doing a whole freaking, huge research in this. Like I said, it was now it's been well over 2 years since I started planning this. I even made the joke that I was just going to go to space camp for my 50th, because this planning was just getting too much. And I am not I'm not a YouTuber at the time, and it was just like I was just like, maybe I shouldn't film it. And I even went through that type of crisis. Like there was a lot of stuff going on, and I should have filmed it all. Because by July of 2020, I realized that even if a vaccine was produced and ready, the distribution was not in place to get people to get the shot, and it was going to take at least a year. And I'm happy to say that in July, in July of 2020, I was not very. I had zero optimism of like this ever ending. Like I was like doom and gloom on like the mishandling of this whole thing. That the reason that warp speed existed was so that billionaires could get the shot, the vaccine, and the rest of the United States could just die. Because that's how I felt our president at the time, 45, thought so very little of us as a people. We could all just die. But his friends will be protected. That's the reason why he did Project Warp Speed. I actually was going to scrap all the plans in July of 2020. That's when I canceled to try to get people to save their money. not spend it. And there was a lot of planning went into getting everything, to wrangle. Basically, it was like wrangling cats for over a year. And then a lot of planning went into freaking dismantling the whole thing. And it was almost heartbreaking. People who just could not get out of the obligations that they made. Some people just lost money. I lost a lot of money in the interim. Ended up having to work during my vacation because I realized I could make more money. I almost worked on my birthday. And just so you know, the previous year I worked on my birthday, and I don't work on my birthday. The previous year I worked on my birthday, and it sucked, but I was like going, it's for the greater good. I'm 49 years old. It's for the greater good. Everything is. This is to build the planning for my 50th birthday. Now, I didn't work on my 50th birthday because obviously, if you see the videos, I did a whole birthday thing. I just kind of buckled down, and the 31st was supposed to be the start of my vacation. And that's why it's my first day. I was going to film every day leading up to my birthday and download, and it wasn't going to be shot live. It was going to be shot as videos because I wasn't even I don't know if I was ready for doing live broadcast, and I was thinking maybe I could do some live in the hotel with the Wi-Fi. But Disney World, I was just going to save the videos and download them at night and publish them because that's all I knew how to do. And if you watch the early videos, you can see like what a fucking mess it was. It was a complete and total disaster. Didn't have proper mic. I wasn't using my HD camera. I had a lot of things going on, and it was scuff. It's pretty much the way to say it. So I started scuff. I was going to stop, and I did. There is a period of time. Even when I was because I sang a couple of videos, I sang a couple songs, and I did a block. I did a block of songs, so that's probably one of the reasons why it doesn't seem like there was this lull in there. But even after that, pretty much right after my birthday, I shot 16 hours of footage of me doing various things, and I turned it all into a bunch of different videos. And I think this is not a test. Got 3 videos all on my birthday. If you see any videos with me with a very long beard down to like the middle of my chest, all those videos were shot before my birthday because I shaved. I was clean shaved on my birthday. I know that I sang a Doors song and a few other songs, after I shaved. And then you'll see all the videos of it. You can actually, loud noises, you can actually watch the beard grow back in. All the way to my Santa Claus beard. I know that it was really hot last year, and I trimmed the beard, but even that, you can see it get trimmed, and then it grows right back in. I've actually done that progression, and it's actually kind of cool. It's kind of cool to see. Maybe I'll do a flip, like a stills of all my videos in order. Recently, I haven't been shooting my face, so at all. I've been relying on the gremlin that you see probably right here. See right here. Boom, 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 boom. I've been relying pretty heavily on him to like convey the information and emote how I'm feeling. This relative thing, and the only thing he's really conveying right now is the counter. And as always, please like and subscribe and all the other fun stuff, and enter the contest. Watch the raffle video. You don't even have to watch it all the way through, but watch it. It actually shows you what the prize is. And I go through the whole thing describing it, and that could be yours. Just so you know, I still only have one entry. There's only one single entry in that, and it is they're going to win. So I mean, if there's two entries, like you have 50-50 shot of winning the S-Mart doll. Like that's how the 50-50 shot. It literally could be a coin flip. But right now it's not really a raffle. That person's going to win. If I reach 100, once I reach 100 subscribers, if nobody else has entered that contest, they win. It's that simple. And I'm going to do a big show about it. I'm thinking about getting a wheel with just their name on it, all the way through, and having it click, 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 and spin it, and let it spin forever. I don't understand it. I mean, even one of the YouTube suggestion was freaking do this freaking raffle thing. Do giveaways. Connect with your audience. Am I connecting? I don't know. And I've still circumvented the reason why. And I'll try to get to it tomorrow. It's a crappy rainy day. And I definitely want to get to it before July 4th. So I got some time. I got some time to basically talk my way out of it every day. But I've been already talking my way out of it. So eventually, I think I cannot. But we've determined that it's definitely not because I'm looking for fame and fortune and doing this for the money. In fact, I kind of don't want to do it for the money. I really want to do it for the connection. Scary to say, even though this is going to get no views, I want people to view this. I want people to watch this. I've been saying in every freaking video, hey, whenever you get a chance to see this, nobody gets a chance to see it. Nobody, and definitely nobody's even seeing this part of it. Nobody's seeing the end. All right, I should probably get to work. And day. It is, yeah, it's a crappy rainy day, and yeah, it's still a little early. But yeah, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I hope you're having a great time doing it. And as always, cool beans. All right, take care.